And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of ECW. And as you see, this man, Tommy Dreamer, he lost last week. He did not become the first ECW champion. And he is not the hardcore champion, but he raided the WWE's storage facilities, and he found and took the hardcore championship, and he is challenging anyone on the roster to an Extreme Rules match. And he says he's going to put them through hell. He's going to beat them until they cannot stand, until he gets he's going to beat them until they cannot stand, and then he's going to win and be the first hardcore champion. And Chavo Guerrero, a veteran of the business in his own right. I don't know how he's going to fare in a hardcore championship match. And again, Tommy Dreamer is not the hardcore champion. We already did have plans on bringing that title in. Tommy Dreamer has just expedited the process. And because of that, he took the belt from the storage facilities, and now he is carrying it to the ring. But Tommy Dreamer here, he is not happy. He is pissed that despite everything he put Cody Rhodes through, Cody still managed to put Tommy through a flaming table and win the match last week. And look at this. Chavo's not the only one coming out here. We got JBL and Extreme Rules, no DQ, hardcore, whatever you want to call it. That is right up this man's alley. He's a fighter. He's a bit of a bully, and he'll do whatever the hell it takes to be a champion. We know that. And with the slate wiped clean, JBL is here, and he easily can give Tommy Dreamer a run for his money when it comes to being violent. But if Tommy's in even worse a mood than last week, there it is, hardcore title on the line. Anything goes. I have been informed there has been a slight change to the rules. Anything goes. You can go anywhere, do anything, but you do still have to win inside the ring, just like with an Extreme Rules match. Don't know why that change had to be made, but it did. And now Tommy Dreamer outside the ring. Chavo actually knocked him off the apron there. And now we got JBL and Chavo. And Tommy. And Tommy with that table. Perhaps looking for vengeance from last week. Setting up that table near the corner. I don't know why he would keep doing this. It backfired last week. And look at that! Head first into that replica championship. Just what he did. Chavo hit him with a 2x4. Now JBL has got a guitar from a fan. And both men hightail it out of the ring. And look at this. And Tommy taking it to both men here. And JBL got a double team with Tommy. I do have to wonder, how does it make these two men feel, though, JBL and Chavo? Because last time I heard in the planning that it was originally going to be one-on-one, but JBL gonna take down Tommy Dreamer before Tommy forced his way into the meeting and said that no matter what, he's gonna kick off the show and he's gonna beat anyone that they can throw at him to a bloody pulp. But now, double team onto Tommy. But Tommy wants to beat everyone on the ECW roster to a bloody pulp. And then he wants to be the only person left standing. Wants to be the Hardcore and the ECW champion. And these two men wisely staying away from Tommy Dreamer. Oh, and Tommy got hit in the leg. JBL took the brunt of the guitar shot. Oh, look at this. A backdrop driver onto Chavo. And now Tommy taking down both men here. Gourd Buster. Now Tommy. Hitting both men with that trash can. Chavo wisely staying away again. Dragging him to the steel steps. Oh, and JBL making a mockery of Tommy Dreamer. Essentially saying, you want to beat me to a pulp? Not gonna happen, buddy. Oh, and Tommy hit with the guitar again. These two men showing Tommy Dreamer. It's like, oh, you want to do that? Fine. We'll show you. That's getting shut down. And then once Tommy's down, double teaming with, or focusing solely on Chavo. Oh no, look at this. What a shot! Now with a sledgehammer. Again, these two men, JBL and Chavo, maybe they knew that Tommy was going to do something. Not letting him do to them what he did to Cody Rhodes. I mean, at the end of the day, though, again, Cody Rhodes did walk out as the ECW champion. And that's why Tommy Dreamer was so pissed. Oh no, Tommy to the floor. JBL gonna follow, gonna make him pay. But Chavo, look at this. That is not a good position, and Tommy gonna put an end to that. But just for that, gonna double team Chavo. And again gonna double team Chavo. And it's clear Tommy wants to put somebody through a table, and JBL wasn't having it. And after what Tommy did to Cody Rhodes, never in my life would I think I'd be rooting for JBL in a situation. But that's exactly what's happening. On a diving spear. And Chavo kicks out, much to the anger of one Tommy Dreamer. Now on the top rope. And he puts Chavo through a table. And another one. Tommy, the only man standing. Oh my God. Not again. Not again. We've got another flaming table. Oh, now look at this. Talk about revenge for last week. Powerbomb through a flaming table. And insult to injury. Chavo busted open with his boot, and the Dreamer DDT. But again, Dreamer not putting it away. Not going for the pin. Another table. On Van Daminator. Oh, what the hell? Banging himself in the head with a steel chair. And he's busted open. And now look at this. Got JBL up for the Dreamer Driver. Tommy, the one who's bleeding here. And a side Russian leg sweep now. And now Tommy with a ladder. What could you do with a ladder, Tommy? Break up the pin with one, I suppose. Oh, and got hit in the face with it. He hit Chavo with it, but he's put so much into everything. And another flaming table. Another flaming table. Oh, and Tommy, big German to JBL. But now Chavo takes down Tommy. And Chavo keeping Tommy on the ground. Tommy's done a number on everyone in this match, including himself. As JBL and Chavo just fighting over the ladder, wanting to punish each other with it, wanting to punish Tommy with it. And every time Tommy gets up, he gets knocked back down now. And again, the trend continues. And Chavo gonna suplex him back in the ring now. What in the world has been going on with Tommy Dreamer? Now Chavo trying to potentially bust open that wound even more. And look at that. These men just battling it out. What a way to kick off ECW. When I look at this, perhaps powerbomb through a flaming table. No! Chavo stops him, dragging close to that flaming table and gonna powerbomb JBL again. JBL knows a lot about that. And just going back and forth, man to man. And JBL going to use the ladder against him. And Tommy just falls down. Perhaps got a problem with his knee. But from his recent actions, you know, he gets no sympathy from me there. Well, Chavo shuts him down. And Chavo almost pinned Dreamer, but JBL was there. The referee got awfully close to that table. That flaming table. When Tommy knocked down by JBL. Oh, that's what Tommy wanted. That's why he lit another table on fire. He wants to put them both through a flaming table. JBL took Tommy down as soon as he did it. On again. Here comes JBL, gonna get hit with another Dreamer Driver. Tommy, what the hell are you doing, man? Just go for the pin. Oh, wait a minute now. Look at this. Just smashing that ladder on top of JBL. Chavo puts a stop to that. And now Tommy being double teamed. Can't say I blame JBL and Chavo there. And Chavo takes Tommy down again. 2x4 in hand. Both men looking down at Tommy. They're tired and spent, but going for each other.
Another kick to the gut.
But able to get Tommy in the corner, does Chavo. And Tommy is out on his feet. And JBL saw it coming. Now to the outside. DDT'd on the floor. DDT'd on the floor. All the men are bleeding. Well, now Tommy's even threatening to hit fans now. Tommy threatening to hit fans. Chavo gets out of the ring, going back for JBL. And Tommy knocks everyone down. I don't think Tommy wants this match to end.
Oh, good Lord, what a shot.
Will this match end? Instead, Chavo gonna get hit with his second Dreamer DDT.
Now, I'm not really a good handyman, but that's one big ladder.
But JBL fighting back. Chavo back on his feet. And a belly to back from JBL. Tommy's insistence on brutalizing his opponents. It's going to come back to bite him 2 weeks in a row, isn't it? It's got to. And this is still the beginning of the show.
Now, I'm not really a good handyman.
And JBL knocks him down with a ladder. Knocking down both men.
I almost feel sorry for the ladder.
Chavo somehow back on his feet. Goes behind both men, back and forth. And Chavo hits Dreamer again.
Moved right to the midsection. That didn't land flush, but it did connect. Toss
But
around.
Chavo takes him down again. Now going back for JBL.
The tide seems to be changing yet again.
JBL knocks him down.
And the right connects.
And JBL going right back for Tommy.
Amazing shot.
And that punch had some stank on him. He's standing, but he's staggered.
He's rolling again.
But JBL wants nothing to do with Tommy Dreamer.
Now, I'm not really a good handyman, but that's one big ladder.
Oh, look at that.
Now in the corner. Tommy's stuck in the corner. And Chavo's got JBL face first in a ladder. But he's not doing anything.
That was nasty. Now, I'm not really a good handyman, but that's one big ladder.
Oh, and Chavo going for Tommy Dreamer again.
As his body collides with the ground.
Taking any advantage he can here. This could be big.
Oh, now look at JBL. Big boot. Massive boot. But he's got the ladder again. Turns to Tommy Dreamer. And now using it against Tommy.
Doesn't hurt.
But then turns his back on him. But a belly to belly takes him down.
Belly suplex.
Oh, did you hear the impact?
The rest down. So, if a tree falls in the woods and nobody hears it, did it fall? The ref's out and somebody gets clobbered with a kendo stick, will they be disqualified? Those and other
And now
questions.
both men again focusing their attack on Tommy. Just let this match end already. Oh, caught it! He caught him! Chavo caught him into a quick pin, and Chavo wins! JBL is upset about that. But let's talk about Chavo Guerrero, for one, is the hardcore champion. But Tommy Dreamer's, again, he had this fixation on brutalizing his opponents, and once again, it has cost him a win and a title. Because he just wouldn't pin Cody Rhodes. He gave Cody a chance to come back and become the first ECW champion last week. And now, Chavo Guerrero was the first hardcore champion here in Universe because Tommy refused to go for a pin. But up next, we have Shad Gaspard versus John Morrison. But now here on our second match of the night, like I said before, we got John Morrison and Shad Gaspard. These two men faced off in a fatal four-way, also involving their tag team partners last week. And it was JTG who would end up getting a win in that match. But tonight, John Morrison and Shad, they both agreed to leave they both agreed to have both their partners stay in the back to not get involved in this match, have it be just one-on-one. I guess that's really what matters. It shows that they have respect. They have respect for each other. They may not agree with the way each other go about normally getting wins or competing, but they have a respect. And both men want to prove, just like with the Fatal 4-Way last week, they want to prove that they can be ECW champion. But if we're judging off of the Fatal 4-Way, it would be JTG that gets that shot first.
This should be an excellent one-fall matchup.
But nonetheless, here we are. Shad versus John Morrison. And Shad immediately going to start off with the power game, just launching Morrison with a butterfly suplex.
Bound and determined to have their hand raised at the end of this.
And a clothesline, jumping clothesline knocks Morrison to the floor, and Shad is on top right away. But Morrison going to step in and get him to the floor.
Oh, how's that taste? He just ate that fist. Impressive counter there by Morrison.
Heads up.
And Shad just delivering the strikes. And again, can we talk about that opening matchup? Tommy Dreamer refused to pin JBL or Chavo. And again, it cost him a win.
Pupils are dilating.
He's been insistent on brutalizing people, just making them bloody messes.
And he gets nailed with the knee.
And instead, we've got Chavo Guerrero as the hardcore champion. How long will he be able to hold on to that belt? I don't know.
Moments are definitely telling in these kind of matches. You immediately get a sense of how ugly things are going to get.
Morrison's fist lands flush.
But nonetheless, these two men looking good. As Morrison again going to take Shad down.
That's dose. And that shoulder block dropped it. He's on spaghetti legs now.
As a dragon whip leg screw there from Shad.
Oh no.
Just laying into Morrison now. Oh, look at that. A backbreaker and a neck breaker. Beautifully done. As Morrison now outside the ring. Shad decided to follow. They are getting counted out, of course. Belly to belly on the floor from Shad. Shoved away. Count of 5. And then back in the ring. And now, a sleeper hold. Wrenching back on it. But Morrison will not tap out. He found the counter, just dropping him with a jawbreaker. And Morrison, look at this float over neck breaker.
Wow. John Morrison has turned the tables.
Now Morrison showing off the strength with a bear hug. John Morrison with a bear hug and Shad with a DDT, fighting his way out of it.
A
And a clothesline knocks him down. Oh, Morrison lands on his feet. And a big uppercut.
He saw it coming.
You know, these two men just going back and forth now. And a running bulldog.
He used all of his weight to drive that head down hard. Ouch.
And Shad to the floor again.
Talking a little
This time Morrison's the one staying on the outside. Or inside, I meant. But both men back in the ring. Shad knocks him down. But Morrison getting right back up. Look at this. Split leg moonsault. Right into a pin. He's got a 1. He's got a 2. He's got a 3. Shad was not expecting the split leg moonsault. And he just took a pin. That is an L in the... Or that's a check in the loss column. But that's a win for John Morrison, getting some redemption from last week where he did not win that fatal 4-way. Big win for John Morrison. And we're heading on to our main event of tonight, which is set to be Christian versus Evan Bourne. And now, of course, time for the main event. And it is Evan Bourne and Captain Charisma, Christian. Christian recently returning to the WWE from wrestling in other companies. And talk about a fresh start. This is as much of a fresh start as you can get. But he's here on ECW, the land of extreme. And he's wrestling in the main event tonight against someone who is very impressive, Evan Bourne. We know Christian is very good friends with Edge over on Raw. But Edge not looking too good. He won in a battle royal, but then he lost just last night to the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels one-on-one. But Christian here in the main event of ECW. I don't know how anything could top what we saw to kick off the show. That just seems impossible. Christian immediately kicking off with a spinning heel kick. On another one grazes him, didn't get all of it. But Christian immediately just kicking off, just launching him. Shad did that to John Morrison. But Morrison ended up getting a win in that situation after a split leg moonsault. But Christian perhaps looking to make short work of Evan Bourne. I don't think that would necessarily work. But Bourne quickly doesn't really have an answer for Captain Charisma, who slides underneath. And a float over DDT. Missile drop kick connecting. And look at this, a belly to back. Belly to back suplex. Evan refusing to stay down. And a gourd buster. And another spinning heel kick. Evan trying to fight, shoving Christian away. Doesn't get dropped with an arm drag. Oh, Christian fell. And now Bourne gonna go for the legs. Take out the legs and destroy the base. Oh, but Christian responds with a DDT. Side Russian leg sweep now. Oh, and Bourne moves out the way of the diving splash. Oh, an Edge-o-matic. Of course, move made famous by his best friend Edge. What's a modified hip toss there? And a camel clutch. Bourne slowing it down. Very, very uncharacteristic of Evan. As Christian is the one keeping the fast pace, but maybe he realizes Christian is outdoing him. With a springboard moonsault there. A slingshot senton looking for the peeps. Evan shuts him down again. Into another belly to back suplex.
Taking a chance here. Christian wants to soar.
No, in the corner. Kicks him while in the corner. Now just spinning him around. Arm drag of his own.
The leg drop. What's going to happen now?
And spikes his head into the canvas with a DDT.
There he goes.
Oh, throws him out. Look at this. Kicks him in the face. Runs right into the unprettier. Oh, but Rey Mysterio. And a rope break. And for some reason, Rey Mysterio ran out here. SmackDown's Rey Mysterio. I don't know why. We saw a SmackDown CM Punk and ECW's Umaga run out during Raw during a William Regal match. That was still surprising too. It hasn't really helped Evan Bourne though. Christian's still on top.
And he's sharing a piece of his mind.
As Christian falls down. Oh, ducked underneath. He ducked underneath. Didn't that time, though. And again now. Oh, moves out the way, kicks him in the face. Oh no, again, a second. Unprettier. Going for the pin. He's got a 1, got a 2, got a 3. And just like that, Christian gets the upper hand, gets the win in the main event of ECW. But why did Rey Mysterio take it upon himself to run out? Oh wait, I'm wrong. Rey Mysterio is a member of the Raw roster. But regardless, still, why would he run out during the middle of an ECW main event?